Okay, this is coming from the National Hurricane Center, and this is Tropical Depression 9. Okay. This is the full forecast so far that they'll give you, the forecast track. And as you can see, it's going to start in the same areas. Dorian come up through here. It said it was going to go this way. It went this way and came around. Okay, but the point was they continue to say the storm was not going to be that strong. It wasn't even going to form into a hurricane. Okay, and we all know what it did. Okay, but that storm came in at more of a east-west angle and then did a 90-degree almost and went straight up after sitting here for well over 30 hours. And now this thing is going to do the same thing. It literally is going to come in here and completely sit on the same areas that it did before. And remember, they were so far off on the forecast track with Dorian as well. And they also, while we're reporting that it was a Cat 3, Cat 4, Cat 5, when we would go and check all of the models and all of the wind speeds, they were never anywhere near what they said they were. But we know what happened in the Bahamas. We know the devastation that happened. We know the attack that happened. So we cannot get complacent and say, oh, look, these wind speeds aren't what they say that they are. Because even though when Dorian went up the coast, it conveniently stayed so far off of the coast so that nobody got hurricane force winds, while it was down in the Bahamas, there was something else that happened. May have not even been from this storm at all. All we know is that during the time that the storm came in, it completely devastated Abaco and the surrounding areas, where thousands are still missing, and we know that it's going to be hundreds and hundreds, and I would almost guarantee thousands of people that have died. The next thing that is very, very telling of this storm is how it's going to stop and sit once again, okay? I will show you that in just a second, but look at this first, okay? Look at this note. It says, note, the cone contains the probable path of the storm center, but does not show the size of the storm. Hazardous conditions can occur outside of the cone, okay? They leave every single opportunity, every back door available to them so that they can always say, well, we told you that this technology, this forecasting isn't foolproof. We cannot be 100% sure of anything. Okay, so they leave themselves an out always. Okay, but I want you to see how slow this is and how big the storm gets. Okay, now this is, as right here, this is Saturday at noon. Okay, but we'll go back to right now and we will just watch this. And as this comes in, you will notice that it moves directly to where the center, okay, right there. Let me go back 2 frames and I want you to see this. Look at this, okay? Look right here. Okay, this is what got completely crushed. Not Nassau, not these areas down here that they keep reporting from and showing from. And having a lady say, laughing, saying, oh, we really don't need no more hurricanes. Well, wow. You know, to be smiling and laughing, you know, it's just horrendous the way that they have reported this storm. Okay, but look at how it's like the center is directly over this. Like whatever they're doing, they are initiating it directly from here. These are wind gusts that are on here, okay? Now, as this goes up, it gains strength. But it gains size. Look at this, okay? This is Monday. at 1 Monday in the afternoon, and it's still right here. All it did was actually, it's not so much that it did this. The center, I guess they're predicting does that, but the storm just, even if you just put it here, it just expands and expands and expands. So it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it just moves, a little bit north from where this is. Okay, but as you can see, even all the way down here, your wind gusts are still at what they are right now. Okay. And the thing is, this even gets even bigger. And if this track is off just a little bit, like they are warning you that it could be, they're always telling you that it could be different and to prepare no matter what. Okay? These people can't prepare. There is no possible chance to prepare. Okay? But now watch how it even gets bigger. And I want you to see this. Okay, look at this. This is now Tuesday at noon. Tuesday. We are talking well over 72 hours, and it is still right here, and it is just growing. Okay, so that if this center slides to here, so if it comes up, it does this, and doesn't go up further to come this way, if it just comes up to here and then turns in the center, ends up here, this is going to be directly in these winds for another 3 days. This is an attack. This is an attempt to either completely wipe the slate clean there and take that land and use that for whatever they want, or this is just another attack to continue to knock every one of these people down and not allow anyone to get any sense of rebuilding or anything to that matter. And the other thing is, we really have to watch right here. Once again, this storm could come very close to the Carolinas, where we know that they have been doing training down here for urban warfare and civil unrest. So we just seem to be seeing these same exact paths that these things are doing, and we really, really need to pay attention to it. Another thing is Bermuda, where they say that it is going to end up being. We need to watch where this storm is going to be in about 48 hours, because they have continuously said things about Bermuda while reporting on all of their new forecasts. So they have been putting that name out there repeatedly, so that may be an ending point. And I'll show you, it really does get stronger as it gets into that general direction. Okay, look at this. Seeing this? $117. We're really starting to get very serious, even right here. Okay, 100-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Look at the size of this. Look at this. What's even crazier is look at up in here. Look at this thing right here. Look at these. I mean, this is, Look at this. And it's almost like these are going to try to join up. But we don't even need to look that far ahead. We have no idea where this thing will end up. But this is very close to all of this area once again, and also very close to this. This is a complete copycat of Dorian. All we can do now is pray to God that it does not end up being the same attack strength. As of right now, they are already having sustained winds. These are sustained, not gusts. 25 to 35 miles an hour. 32, 34, and so on, and this is going to continue to get worse. And please pay attention to this. We have to watch this. God bless all of you. Prayers go out to everyone in the Bahamas and also anywhere else that have been affected by these manipulated storms.